Welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I did these because it's been a low season, but news broke out today. First of all, the Swedish American New Jersey native Joakim Ryan has signed a 1-year, two-way deal with Carolina Hurricanes. Um, and so he will most likely be playing in the AHL, but he will be cheap depth for them. Happy for him. He had a great first year with us, 31 points in 52 games. It's pretty good. But his last 2 years, not great. 15 and 18 points respectively. He did have a bounce back when it comes to goals, but yeah, his offensive production has been pretty lackluster overall over his tenure here, a 3-year deal. So yeah, I wish him luck. Hopefully, he gets a chance in the NHL, one last chance. He's 31 years of age, so it's not very likely, but hopefully. And the next one is that Carolina Hurricanes signed Dominic Badinka, the 34th overall selection in the 2024 NHL draft. He has signed to a 3-year entry-level contract. Now, this means that we might not see him again. It might mean that Carolina is like, okay, we're gonna bring him over, put him in the AHL to develop, or they could loan him back to us, which is what we're hoping for, but we don't know. But those are the two pieces of news that broke out today. 3 hours ago and 1 hour ago. Two pieces of news there from the Canes Twitter account. Now, I've also been asked on request to do a mock lineup for power play and penalty kill. So I'm just gonna go over which players I think would be playing in power play and penalty kill. But it's really difficult to decide who is going to be playing. It's going to be definitely who is available and injuries and sicknesses and stuff like that. So, but going over, this is the full roster. Oskar Blomgren is our third keeper. He will be loaned out to Almtuna IS in Hockeyallsvenskan. Freddy Larsson will be loaned out to IK Panton in if they play in Hockeyettan, which is the third tier men's league. He will be loaned out there. If not, then I don't know where he's going, but he's probably will not be fitted into our roster here because it's pretty like we have the depth, right? So moving on, Hjalte Kruse Thomsen, also a junior player. He's been loaned out to Herning Blue Foxes in the Danish league to play men's hockey. But yeah, so this is the lineup that I would expect us to be playing. Hopefully, both Petter Westerheim and Otto Stenberg gets the chance to play third line minutes. I would expect there to be a lot of rotation considering injuries, stuff like that. Same thing here on the blue line on the back end. Dominic Badinka, he might as well play top 4 minutes. I don't know. Because of his defensive deficiencies, I would probably still play him on the third pairing to start the season. We have 3 very solid defensive and two-way options here to put in. You know, depending on if Galvas or Ivarsson is injured or someone else, we do have depth here as well, which is good. And if Badinka will not be playing with us, then I would like to see Josef Bergo take his place as the first replacement. But obviously, Matthias Lassen is the experienced one, and every year he starts as a depth option, and every year he still plays like 30-35 games a season because he's never really injured. He's always covering for injuries from other players. So yeah, I mean, Matthias Lassen deserves a top 6 spot. It's just that he will play either way. I'm not too worried about him. I would like to see what Josef Bergo can do on the SHL level. So yeah, this is what I think, and these guys will be the depth options to start the season. Um, Power play is really difficult. I would like to see Henrik Happala, Carl Persson, Linus Öberg, and Robin Salo and Fredrik Kendemark on the first power play. That's what I would. This is how I would line it up. The second power play is a little bit more up in the air. It really depends. I would put either Galvas or Kivihalme at the point. I would put Joona Ikonen in the center, in the high slot position. I would put Nikola Pasic in the low slot position in front of net for rebounds and whatnot. I would have Robin Hansel controlling the power play and being the playmaker on the right hand side, and I would like to have Lasse Thomson on the left hand side for the one timers that he's so good at. He could also play on the point, and then we could have Dominik Badinka on the left hand side. There's different constellations, different people you could put in here. This is what I think. And then, last but not least, on the PK, so I picked out 6 defensemen and 7 forwards that I think could be guys that will be relied on for the PK. Let me move this up a little bit so you can see. So Robin Salo and Lasse Thomson will be our top pairing. They will be relied on all forms of play. They will be on the PK, on the power play, playing 20-25 minutes a night. It's not strange that they are expected to play penalty kill. Now, for the second PK, I would expect Thomas Berg Paulsen to be playing and William von Barnekow to be playing if he plays. Otherwise, it would be Fredrik Hendemark or Henrik Happala. Joona Ikonen could also be an option because he is more of a two-way player than I forget his name now, but Pajuniemi. Pajuniemi was more of a sniper. Joona Ikonen is way more of a two-way forward with an offensive upside. So I think these guys are the ones that will be relied on the most, especially Kristoffer Forsberg and Johan Olofsson as usual. But we will see how maybe we have 2 new assistant coaches. Maybe they have new ideas. We'll see. But this is what I think. So that wraps this up for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.